So, right, you said my goals for New Year's, right? Or just my goals for 2025 in general? I realized today, like, a crazy thing happened. So, I was driving to go get some food, and my car, well, not my car, my dad's car that I drive, like, the steering wheel locked mid turn when I was trying to leave the parking lot and I almost got hit by a car. I almost got dead smack to the side. I've been in pretty good car accidents, amount of car accidents in my life. But that one just was like, bro, that was so unnecessary. And it was just to a point where it's like, bro, it's wild. Like, and then I had a friend drive me, and I went there, got some food, came back, and it just everything started hitting me at that moment. Like, bro, I don't got my own car. I'm not like struggling in life. I was just off the phone with my sister about this too, not too long ago. Um, I'm not like struggling. Like, I'm not like somewhere in a box or nothing. And I'm grateful for the position I'm in to be in a place where I can still live with my parents and not have it be nothing, no worries, nothing like that. But my goals for 2025 isn't a certain subscriber count. It's not a certain YouTube count. It's not, hey, I want to have this many. This. I just want to learn. I just want to be more independent as a person and like my living conditions be better. My car should not be locking on steel. I should not be risking my life when I'm getting in a car just to go get some food. And it kind of irritated me. I'm like, bro, to be at this point in life and still having stuff like that happen is annoying. And everyone's time is different. I get that. Which is why I'm not judging myself over it. Like, yeah, man, you should be here, 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 here. There's people 20, 30 times younger than me who are substantially wealthier and more successful. That's completely fine. They have the grace from God, and they probably worked hard to get where they are. I'm not going to make no excuse. They didn't get lucky, and I'm not unfortunate because I didn't have this, and they had better situations and opportunities. No, there's no excuses for what's going on in your life. You have to take control of it. And the more I look at it, isn't like I need to work on that because even with me being in my position I'm in now, I don't like to take handouts from people. I don't like to feel like I'm not doing enough for myself. So I'll always try to compensate by just having not like an ego, but my pride will like be really strong. Like I won't take things that'll make life easier for me. Right? If somebody was coming off me 100,000, I'd reject it just off the strength of like I can get it myself type of thing, and that's not always a good trait to have. It's good because I can sometimes work through situations most people probably couldn't. Right? I use my critical thinking skills to get out a lot of stuff when I truly need help. I'm like, dang, but what am I gonna do? I just get to thinking. My brain gets to racing. Like, how can I do this, 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 this? My first thought is not let me call somebody for help, and that's a good trait I like about myself. But at the same time, it can be a blessing and a curse, because now I'm putting myself in situations where I got to work 10 times harder than I should, or I'm putting myself in situations where I could have a way out, but I choose to stay trapped in where my situation is because I'm just not gonna take the holding hand that's out for me. You know what I mean? And it just was like, bro, that's definitely got to change for the New Year's too. Like I got to work on being more acceptable to accepting help from others. I'll help others when I need to, and when the moment makes sense too, because I know what it's like to not have no help. But at the same time, I don't want to feel like I'm reliant on other people's help. I'm already reliant on my living conditions. I don't want to be reliant on anything else, and for some reason I am. And for my years for the New Year's, just to be able to do better for that, like just to be able to do better. I don't want to keep having to rely on people. Keep feeling like um that I can't get out of situations myself. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose really quickly. But yeah, I want to be more self sufficient. That's my only goal for 2025 is just be more self sufficient. Whether I have 5,000, whether I get another 100 subscribers and that's it for the rest of the year, I wouldn't care. I truly wouldn't. But I gotta figure out a way to just be more self sufficient and be able to help out more. And just I have to kill all my bad habits, right? All my bad habits. I gotta stop eating trash, wasting money on food and junk food and fast food, and I gotta get back to hitting the gym, working out, get the body I want. I've gained the most weight ever in my entire life this year. I don't even know how. I'm 180 plus. I've never been 180 plus in my entire life. Right? The most I've ever weighed up until now was 178. and I was holding that weight for like close to a year. Previously, for that, it was like 160, 150. So I've been climbing. I've been truly climbing, and I can see that. I can see the change and the shift. Somewhere down the road, my mindset changed. I don't know what it was. I can use the excuse, oh man, it was making content, streaming, this and that. I'm focusing on this so much that the rest of my life is falling in certain areas. Yeah, you can use that excuse, but how long are you going to hold on to that, right? I don't like to say, oh, that's the reason why. I don't like to say the reasons for what we do. Did it probably enable or help it slightly? It could have. But it doesn't mean it's up to you to pull it back and see the error and then fix it. Making an excuse on why it is doesn't fix it. So until you're able to fix the situation, it doesn't make sense to blame what's causing it. Oh, it's causing it because of this. Okay, well, you're not going to stop doing that. So in order to get it fixed, you're going to have to figure out something to do. You know what I mean? Like, I've been making content. Oh, I'm getting overweight. I'm doing this and that because I'm making content. Okay, that's cool. I don't plan to stop making content. So what are you going to do? You're going to allow yourself to continue to gain weight. You're going to allow yourself to continue to stop working out. Or you're going to figure something out. You can't just sit there and make an excuse for everything and then hope it just fixes itself when you know it's not going to. And I went the whole year for it. And I'm making this and saying this now because, you know, we all got that 2-3 week motivation that we're going to have for, by 2, 3, 4 days. And then you miss one day and then, oh my gosh, you get back into the slum and you just start getting it, doing it, and you get used to that regimen again, right? And by I'm telling you, by January 14th, there's going to be a lot of people who say what they're going to do now, they're not going to be doing it. And I might be one of those people, but I'm going to work as hard as I can to make sure that I'm not, because I'm realizing it's not the year that makes it, right? It's the fact that you make a decision to change it, right? It's going to be a new year every single year, and whether you decide to finally fix your bad habits is up to you. So I'm not going to let this year dictate the problem. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let the year dictate if I fix what been need to be getting fixed. So it's just a little added motivation, but I know I need to build the discipline back. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to challenge myself this year to actually build the discipline. All the little things I don't want to do, I'm going to start doing them. And I'm not going to make no excuses for them because I know why I don't do this stuff. I just tell myself a great excuse on why and once I start to feel that happening, I'm going to have to figure out a way how to just get out of that mindset and just redirect my life, because this has not been the year for me. Well, it has been a good year, but it's not been the year I wanted. And I got to really work on taking that to a new position. Dude, my fault. I've been asleep all day. My throat is all dried up. My face is all dried up. I'm dehydrated. It's hot and cold at the same time in my room. But yeah, bro, like this New Year's and all this resolution and stuff, like it's gonna get crazy. It really is. I have a lot of goals for myself that I see and hope to attain, but I can't sit here and lie and say that I know for a fact I'm going to. I just gotta hope and pray to God that I'm work hard enough and that I'm able to find that motivation and discipline. When it comes to content and creating it and all this, I always wanted to do it. The hard part was just starting, right? The hard part was starting. I always wanted to do it. It was just hard to start. But the thing about working out, the thing about losing weight, the thing about doing, you want to do that too. But it's, for some reason, I haven't built the discipline for it. I can't explain to you why. You know, with the content, it was a little hurdle at first. Like sometimes I didn't feel like editing, sometimes I didn't feel like, and I'm still able to drag myself out of bed and do it. I'm still able to drag myself out of bed and do it. But for some reason, I can't carry that same passion, that same dedication. I can't carry that same motivation over in other aspects of my life. I really want to do the content stuff, so it's no problem to get out of bed and boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't want to edit. I don't want to. Man, quit. Shut up. Go on your computer. Boom, boom, boom. It's easy to do that. But when it comes to, oh man, you know you should do 50 push-ups or something right now. Nah, I don't want to get sweaty. I don't want to get sweaty. I have to take a shower, etc. Like all the excuses start coming in. But if I do that now, right, and then I have to go out and then I have to take another shower, and it's just like, you know, you should get up, knock the push-ups out. You'd be good. You probably shouldn't binge watch this TV show. You should probably go on a run, or, you know, you should probably go, like, work on communicating with people and get better. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of stuff I could be working on, but I choose not to. But when it comes to content, oh, yeah, locked in. So I don't understand why my brain has that switch to where for content, it's like 1000% locked in on becoming better. But for every other aspect of my life, it's just stuck at being the normal, the basic. I appreciate you saying that. I just want to be a better person. I want to look. I would like to start streaming. I just don't know what to stream. Dude, we've all been there, and that's how it's going to be when you start. I can tell you that guaranteed. Before I even started streaming, I didn't watch streams myself, so I had no idea what a stream was or what to even stream. So I started out doing the only thing I knew, which was Fortnite. Played Fortnite for a little bit, then you realize streaming, it can just be whatever you want it to be. Just play around with it, have fun. Don't have no expectations. For the first year, that's what I did. I didn't expect nothing for the first year. Second year, I started experimenting with trying new games and different concepts and all that other stuff. And then now I'm here about to go into the third year. And I'm just realizing, well, not really the third year, but let's just say third year for the sake of the argument. But now it's really just understanding that streaming's different than what it was now. Streaming is more of like a reality show type thing. But it doesn't mean you have to make that form of content. You just got to figure out what you like and find your group for it. For me, I'm just a chill dude. I like to talk a lot, so I talk about stuff like this. And then from time to time, I like to play the game, but I plan to do IRLs as well. It's just about finding your own lane, honestly. That's really all it is. Streaming has nothing to do with, I'd say, streaming is really overrated in forms of the content people are trying to watch. You can be the content. You get what I'm saying? There are certain people out there who will watch you if you're able to be somebody that people want to watch. Versus, what should I stream when you should be the stream, if you see what I'm saying, right? There's celebrities who don't have no affiliation with streaming at all, and they will spark a stream and get viewers. Why? Because of who they are and what they bring, what people know them for, how they can help other people. Because of who they are. It's a sad reality, clout, fame, etc. If you can build yourself as a person, right, truly help people, find a way to help people, find a way to give people information, or just be a good person in general, spread positivity, a good message to people, whatever your case is. If you can do something like that, then you'll get viewership. And it's not about what you're doing on the stream, but it's about you in general. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's people who literally just don't do nothing on streaming, but they're just good people entirely, and they have an audience. So that's what I had to learn, was it's not what you're streaming, it's about how you can become a person who's worth watching on a stream. Oh, I'm low-key spitting. That was low-key a bar. I was going in on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the news. I just want to get that out of my chest real quick. That was a great question. That was a great question, by the way. I love that question. But yeah, hopefully I'm doing better by next year.